Having a solid low squat and the mobility and strength to move freely in this position is a great skill to have, whether you just like to move or you're even interested in acrobatics, where the squat is a transition that is being used all the time. So let's dive into this routine. To start off the practice, simply get low in a squat, wiggle around a little bit and get your ankles, knees and hips warmed up. Do this for about 3 to 5 minutes. The first exercise is what I call the courageous knee cycle. Squat, knees to the front, squat again and tailbone up for a little stretch. Find harmonious motion here without crashing your knees into the floor. Repeat a couple times, rest up and go about it again, every time reaching a little deeper. I'd suggest 6 to 8 reps for 2 to 3 sets. The squat quad stretch is great afterwards to really open up the front chain of your body. Simply allow your knees to travel far forwards, push into your hip upwards, extend your shoulders and wiggle around. No need to statically stay here. You can really enjoy this position and find different lines of the stretch. 3 to 5 reps for 1 to 2 sets. On to my favorite task, 90-90 switches. Sit on the floor, use a hand to push into a squat and rotate down again. Now this is great because it will work your rotation of the hip both internally and externally. Really use your hand and the balls of your feet to find a nice transition. You can also rest in the sitting position, find nice little stretches here. 6 to 8 reps, again for 2 to 3 sets. I know, working on the squat can be quite tough, so really take some time in between, shake out your legs, a good breather, and only then we continue. Let's now work on the balance a little bit. Shift the weight towards one foot, balance on the balls of your feet while extending the other leg forwards. Really use your arms in order to keep yourself from falling down. And if you want, you can even try to tap diagonally your hand towards your foot like shown here. For this one, I'd go for 3 to 5 reps per side and again 2 to 3 sets. And if that is too easy for you, why not lower down into a pistol squat? Of course, for this one, it's necessary that you have the mobility to do it. If the one leg balance was easy, let's continue with a corkscrew squat. As you can see in this, I'm really loading my right leg, trying to pivot on the balls of my feet, and the left one is going into a coiled up position and really just supporting. In this angle you can see now the left leg is the one that is doing most of the work. I'm really pivoting around the balls of my foot while the other slowly transitions down into a shin. If you're still here, good job. Once again, take your moment to shake out your legs, open up especially the backside of your legs, and we continue with the last task, which is the lunging pistol squat, a great one. So you start in a lunge, you can even extend your hip, find a nice stretch, and then you would lower yourself down slowly and with a lot of control towards the hind leg. When you're finished with one side, rotate towards the other and also go for 4 to 6 reps for 2 to 3 sets on the other side. Well, and this is it already. I know, working on the squat at first can be quite tough, especially if the mobility is not there yet. Now, a cheat code is to wear shoes with an elevated heel. Makes it much more easy and enjoyable at first. After doing this workout, really take a moment, go into various positions like the ones shown here, breathe, find nice good stretches, try to relax your hips again. And this is basically it. I really hope you enjoyed these tasks. Of course, practice makes perfect. Hey you, if you're interested in diving into a dynamic, rich and playful movement practice while learning great skills, then check out my Finding Flow online programs. Apart from the skills, you of course also learn how to mobilize, strengthen and condition your body. And of course, how to find some flow. As a newcomer, check out my Finding Flow Basics or Integration courses, or directly go for the Entry Bundle, a perfect start. If you're already familiar with acrobatics, then check out my newly created Acrobatics Atelier online program, a true deep dive into all things acrobatics. Of course, also this one comes with high quality video breakdowns. Coming through YouTube, use the code YouTube10 for a 10% discount. And find everything on neilteisner.shop.